All right, Coach Riley, first of all, what was it like kind of having your whole staff out here again in California for the satellite camp?
Oh, it was great. I think it was people adjusted, worked hard to get this thing underway, because we had a whole bunch of camps scheduled, and then when they kind of said no for a bit there, and then they brought it back, we had to kind of readjust, and one of them that we wanted to do was here. We're going to do them back in Lincoln, and that'll be great. And I'm going to one in Detroit for Adidas, Sound, Mind, and Body next week. But this was a real focus for us, and then we ran into a fire, and we had to adjust. But all these people worked hard for us, had a great turnout, lots of good players. Our coaches did a real nice job working the camp, and the people, the Calabasas High School, Casey Clausen and that group did a great job of putting it on.
Last year you guys did kind of more of a tour, but with everybody in the world doing a satellite camp now, it's really watered it down. I mean, why was Calabasas the one kind of all-staff camp that made the most sense for you guys?
Well, we've obviously had a little buzz out here and done a lot of work out here. And the other thing is I have relationships at this place, and so do some of our coaches that go back many, many years. And I think a lot of recruiting is really built on that trust and relationship part. So we kind of wanted to follow through on what we kind of got started here and what we intended to do from the start. And that's one of the reasons there's guys that have kids that I coached, that out when I was living out here on the West Coast years ago. So lots of good connections, lots of stuff that I think, that can, as we go in the future, pay dividends.
It's only 2 hours long, but what can you really get out of a 2-hour event like today?
Well, one of the things is that we want to make sure that they get something out of it, right? That it's not just, finding the very best athlete that's in the camp. So we want to be prepared coaching what we're going to do, which our guys did a nice job of. And the other thing is the players know that this is also an opportunity for them, so we want to give them an opportunity to have repetitions and to practice football a little bit. And then the other part of it is that you'll see players here too, guys that are or could be prospects. So there's a lot of things about a camp like this that can just provide and enhance opportunity in a lot of different ways.
I've noticed that how well some of your staff members were interacting with kids. It's got to be cool for the kids to see how you guys do business. I think that's one of the byproducts, isn't it?
I think that is one of the best points that can be made about the big picture when a young man has to decide. Everybody, us offering a scholarship and them selecting the school, everybody wants a whole bunch. You want as much information as you can get. That's one of the bottom line things that you're looking for, is you want information. We need to know not only how good this player is, but what kind of person is he. And they like to know, they want to know, basically, really, do they have many opportunities to see how we coach, to see how we interact with people, to see how we interact with players, see how we teach drills. I think it's outstanding for them to be able to look at our staff and say, man, I'd like to play for this guy. He just ran me through some drills, coached me some stuff. This would be a good fit. And in the end, everybody, that's the one word I like to use, is everybody is looking for the right fit. The player is, the family is, we are, Nebraska is. It all is all pointing toward that.
Back at home, your players and freshmen report tomorrow. Are you expecting everybody to be there day one, ready to roll?
We do. We expect all of them to be there, everybody to get started at the same time, and that means all the academic part of it was all in line.
How important was it for you to be back for that first Monday? Because obviously you could have stayed out here longer, maybe done some more camps, but I know you wanted to get back for that opening Monday.
Well, when we shifted gears coming out of the fact that they weren't going to have satellite camps, I immediately said, okay, there's two things we can do. We can spend more time with our own team, be here for the new guys that are coming in, and then get more guys to our campus. And then when they brought satellite camps back, what I've tried to do from there is blend those two ideas. And so I've sent a lot of our GAs, young people, to some satellite camps. We obviously are doing a couple full-fledged as a staff, but I think all those things that we just talked about are really important. And I want to do it all. I want to be there for our team in Lincoln. I want to bring kids to Lincoln, and we're going to do a couple of these as we can and still blend that whole idea of what I just talked about.
You mentioned the planning today. I didn't want you to step on those.
Thank you.
Did you lose anybody that you were expecting to see today? I know you can't mention names, obviously, but because of the hubbub surrounding it.
I don't know. I don't think so. There was, usually when you get a list, it's kind of like hopeful, because you see this deal. Are these guys all coming? I will tell you this: overall talent today was as productive as a camp as we've ever had. The overall number of scholarship appearing players that were on this field, pretty high percentage.
Mike, did you name captains?
No, did not.
Do you do that tomorrow, or is that before?
No. That's no. Actually, we've normally done it in the summer, but I'll have some information for you guys soon about that. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Trying to get one out of you here.
No. Way to throw a curveball in there. You're catching me off guard. Yeah.